What's your take on where inflation stands right now?
So inflation is a factor, obviously, in commodity prices, as is the dollar. Strengthening dollar also has an impact on that. So we are at cyclical lows in many commodity prices, and that is a concern for us. We watch that very carefully. But, you know, at the end of the day, as market regulators, our job, and this is frankly different than some Asian economies where the regulator feels their job is to move prices one way or the other. That's not our job in the United States. Our job is to make sure the markets work efficiently, operationally competent, that the markets have great integrity, and more importantly, that our job is to make sure we remove from markets bad actors and those who would seek to manipulate markets, so those who depend on our markets can depend that the prices coming out of them are fair and well priced and well set.
I'll tell you, one market that's been moving, and I think at some point this becomes a problem for the economy, is oil. Oil's up to $71.53. I know you're not, looking at price or directions one way or the other, but when you see that kind of sentiment increasing in the oil markets, you wonder if that's at some point going to cut into consumer spending. Gasoline is up, crude is up.
Absolutely, and one of the concerns in Brexit is one of the products that's affected by that legal uncertainty I mentioned is the Brent crude price, which is the international benchmark. One of the effects of that could be a movement toward the U.S. benchmark, which is the WTI, and that should bring an interesting set of dynamics to bear as well. We're watching that very carefully.
Well, we're also watching cryptocurrency, right? The markets, with all of this volatility this week, weighted on cryptocurrency as well. That market down $13 billion in value after Wednesday's sell-off. You've signaled a strong enforcement position on cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin.
Absolutely. So cryptocurrency is something we've been watching since 2015 at the Commodity Futures Trading Commission. In 2015, we declared cryptocurrencies to be a commodity under our jurisdiction. And since that, we've been watching that very carefully. We take a two-handed approach. On one hand, very strong enforcement efforts. There are a lot of scammers, a lot of fraudsters in this marketplace, and we're covering the beat for them. And where we find them, we're taking them out. And our authority in this area has just been confirmed by 2 federal courts. So we're really on this strongly. On the other hand, when it comes to innovation, we take a first do no harm approach, the old doctor's adage of first do no harm. We want to see innovation develop here in the United States. And to that end, it was under our watch that the very 2 Bitcoin futures products have emerged. And according to the San Francisco Fed, it was the Bitcoin futures emergence that actually sapped the Bitcoin bubble that had emerged at the end of 2017. And we've seen Bitcoin, perhaps in some people's view, achieve a more sustainable level than it was during the bubble period last year.
Now, sometimes markets take care of themselves, don't they?
Indeed, they do. Indeed, they do.
Do you think you'll see more expansion for cryptocurrencies? I know that there's a new exchange for crypto. You've got more people joining in on this business, from money managers to actual traders.
Yeah, indeed, we're seeing it. We're seeing more institutional movement into this area.
Yeah.
And I think with more institutional movement, we should see more maturization of it. And we still got a long way to go. There's a lot of issues in some of these spot exchanges, a lack of transparency, a lot of conflict of interest, a lot of lack of systems and system safeguards. And that's a concern. But, like all things, it takes time to mature. And with the movement of more institutional investors into this space, I think we'll see that maturization.
All right, Mr. Chairman, it's good to see you this morning. Thanks very much for joining us.
Great to see you. Thank you so much.
CFTC Chairman Giancarlo joining us there.